What's up guys, this is Arya, and in this video I'm going to tackle two big problems that I know a lot of merchants having issues with when just starting out with Shopify dropshipping and everything. So the first thing is just general store versus niche store. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how it all went down and what I think today after working with lots of clients, what is the best way to actually start out and go from there. And the other one is how to source a good product from Aliexpress. So what is a good product? How exactly do I price them? So on and so forth. So I made some notes here. So let's start from the very beginning. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, it's going to be in the link in the description below. So everyone who joins can get a free unlimited trial on Shopify for the first 50 orders. So feel free to just join. There's lots of free information as well. I'm not selling anything. So yeah, I'm going to just start over with my story. The first store I launched was it was the end of 2015, and back then I just wanted to. I decided I want a niche store, and I decided after 2 weeks of thinking to go with the boxing and MMA industry, punching bags, boxing gloves and everything. And the store did really poor for like 2 years, and eventually we closed that store. It's still open, but we don't really sell anything in this store. And then after 2 years, me and my partner, we decided to just change everything and go for a more general store. And then we tried like 10 different products. We hustled really strong on testing everything, giving everything we got on the product page, and just the targeting, and we wanted to do everything by the book. And ever since we started this store, we just doubled sales every month, and we just kept going from there. So I'm gonna give you my conclusions from this journey. Let's just go ahead. So first of all, I don't recommend just starting out with a niche store. The main reason for that is that you don't really have anything to compare to. Even if you believe it's the perfect store, the perfect idea, there's a good chance that it's just not true, and there's no way for you to know that until you have some data. So basically, there are two things that we didn't take in mind. First of all, obviously, it's the niche itself that you can't know if it's working or not. But I know the main concern of many people to open a general store or like somewhat general store is that they are afraid that customers are going to get to the product page and then look around, see that there are lots of different products on the store, and then they're just going to bounce out because it's going to look like shady or creepy or whatever. Now the truth is, now after I have plenty of data, I can tell that most shoppers just coming through your store just spend 2 minutes and check out. It's like they go into the product page, directly to the product page, and then they go to the cart and then check out, and that's it. So they don't even look around that much to see other products. They came specifically for that product, assuming that you advertise directly that product, and then they just add it to cart and check out. So this is one thing that we didn't take in mind, at least at the beginning. So it doesn't really matter if you have like shoes and mugs and phone cases in the same website. Nobody even cares. Nobody even see that. And especially, this is my second point, that it's mobile first. It's actually my first point. I kind of mixed it up. So it's mobile first, especially on mobile. If you go into a product page, you don't even see anything. It's not like desktop when you can see the categories and the drop-down menus and everything. You don't see shit. You just see the product images, the sizes, the description. Unless you scroll down all the way down to, let's say, recommended products or whatever, you don't even see anything. So it's very easy to get a good-looking product page on mobile and make sure that people are just clicking the add to cart button and going from there. So the conclusion we got from that is just start with it's not really a niche store and it's not really a general store. In the middle, it's just something in the middle, somewhat general store where you need to test like anywhere between, let's say, 5 to 10 products, depends on your budget. And I'd recommend you to do to take 10 different products from 10 different, completely different niches. Now, the reason for that is that after you do a complete, and I want you to give your heart on it, for every one of these products to do the best you can with the product page and do the best you can with targeting and the ad itself. So make sure that you really do your best with these 10 products, and just after that you can just do it low budget for like 3 to 5 days, and after that you're gonna see that you have you can call it winners, but maybe not winners, but you're gonna see that some of the ads having like maybe half% click-through rate, and others that have like 8% click-through rate. So if you get that right, you already know that even if you thought earlier that the other part was better, now you know it's not true and you better go for the other one. So there are other key elements you need to take care of, but I have another video about how to analyze Facebook data. So if you want, I can just put a link down below so you can watch that as well. Yeah, and then basically after you ran the test ads and you got the data you need, now it's time to delete everything else. So let's say I tried 10 products and I have one that is absolute winners, maybe even brought in some sales, but the data is so much better, the click-through rate, the engagement, getting add to carts and everything. So now it's time to just delete everything else. Let's say it's a bike product, so now I'm just going to delete all the other 9 and add to the store more products related to the bicycle niche. And then slowly from there I'm going to build a store for the bicycle niche, and then it's going to be easier to market the product. So yeah, that's like the general idea of what I recommend. Let's see what I got else. Okay, so yeah, once we have like this little niche store, basically we want to drive sales from the same product and build our pixel. Once the pixel is mature and is ready, and you can create a good lookalike audience, now it's time to advertise similar products to the same audience. So let's say, for example, I got I don't know, like a helmet for bike riders, and then I have enough sales, and now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a lookalike audience, and I'm going to advertise for the same audience. Instead of the helmet, I'm going to, let's say, just do riding gloves, and they're much more likely to just buy this product because again, it's the same audience, and if they like bikes, they're more likely to buy other equipment. So this is my general recommendation. And again, as I said, just learn from data. The only way for you to know if something is good or not is just looking at the past data and decide if it's good enough or not. Now, the other thing I want to tackle in this video, and I know this is something that people find extremely hard for some reason, and they're paying lots of dollars for, I don't know, sensors and tracking companies to find them winner products. Basically, there are 4 points you need to have in mind, and once you have them, it's pretty easy to find good products. Okay, so the first thing that you want to have in mind is the price. So you want to have the biggest disproportion between perceived value and actual value of the product. Which means if you go to Aliexpress, let's just go over to this was it. Let me see if I have something good. Let's just do, I don't know, sushi maker, whatever. So if I just go to this product, let's find something that is cheap. So this one, for example, it's cost okay, so let's take this one for example. This one costs like $3 including e-pocket, and you probably can sell it for like 15 or something like that. But you want this difference to be as disproportional as possible. For example, if you can find a product that costs $1 and you think you can sell it for $40, that's great. And this is the time for you to try to be as objective as you can and try to, again, look like someone from the side. If you have a way to, hide the product prices, so you can just see the product itself, and then you can think for yourself, how much do you think the product can cost, and then when you look at the product, it's like, oh wow, this costs actually like fifth of what I thought. I'm going to give you one example of product that I already know is working. So EMS trainer, I know this one perceived value is so much higher than what it actually costs. So this one, it's cost like $5, I see people all around selling it for like $50 or whatever. So again, once as long as the gap is bigger, you're gonna have a lot more room to play with as it goes for CPA and advertising budget. Okay, so this is the first point. Second one, yeah, you want something that is proven but not oversold. So if you're gonna sort it by orders, for example, you want something that is proven but not oversold. So this one, as you can see, it's already dead. It's been sold like 40,000 times. So this is way too much. So you want something that's gonna have at least a couple of hundred sales, but not something that's gonna have like I don't know. As you can see here, 50,000 sales. So if we go again to Sushi Maker, let's see if that one is a good example. And if we sort it by orders, we're gonna have this one for like 3,000 orders. So I guess this can be a good product. Now you can see it's cost $5 including e-packet. You can probably sell it for 20, and maybe 25, maybe 30. Depends on again what you choose to, what kind of audience you're trying to aim for. So this is the again the second point, proven but not oversold. And then you want the wow effect. You want something that people probably never seen before. It doesn't have to be crazy. It can be even a t-shirt, but it needs to be something that is actually a little bit original. So you don't want to just sell a random shoe or a random, I don't know, sushi stick. But this sushi maker, for example, there's something special about it. I've never seen anything like it. It's not the usual sushi kit, so I guess there's something special about it. You always want to look for something that is cool. I'm going to give you another cool example for a product I found from the bike niche. So let's call it bike laser, I think. So there are actually plenty. This one's also dead. It's been sold a lot. So if we go for this one, this is like a very small device. You can buy it for $3 and then sell it for like 20 easily. And it's gonna create these awesome lasers for if you want to ride in the dark. So this is nothing I've ever seen before, and it's awesome. It's an awesome product. So if you can find again this wow effect, it doesn't have to be super special. It just needs to have this extra wow effect. If you got that, this is a great idea. And then the last thing is you need to know who your audience is. For this example, you can say for sure that bike riders are definitely my audience. And if I go for the sushi thing, you can say that probably people who love sushi, this is my audience. But if I'm looking at the EMS trainer for the stomach, I can't say for sure who the audience is. If I'm looking for general stuff like shoes, I don't really know who my audience is. So I don't really know who the audience for this one is. As you can see, someone already managed to sell this, but I can't really know what the audience is. So if I'm just going for shoes, for example, or a hat, or something general, I might not know who my audience is. And if I don't know who my audience is, I can't target my audience. And this is key. If you can't target your audience, you're not gonna make any major profits in the near future. Okay, so let me just sum up this video. Again, I recommend starting with a somewhat general niche, test around 10 products from different niches, and then you just run low budget for 3 days. After 3 days, look at the data. Again, I have another video about it. I'm going to link it in the description below. And then just focus on what works. If you have 2 winners, great. If you have 1, great. If you don't have any winners, just try another 10. That's completely fine. Once you find a winner, just delete everything else and add to your store different products from the same niche and build your store around that niche. Now, about sourcing products. Again, the best way for you is just find a product that it's highly disproportional between the perceived value and the actual value of the product. Okay, something that you can find for $1 and you think someone will buy it for $20. The second thing is you need this wow effect. So again, for this example, just shoes, it's crap. But if I'm gonna do glow in the dark, I don't know, glow in the dark shoes, let's see what happened then. So this is again somewhat of a wow effect. So you got glow in the dark shoelaces. Okay, then you want to make sure it's proven, but it's not oversold. And then at the end, you're gonna make sure that you know who your audience is. Okay, so if you have all these 4 points, this product is definitely recommended to try. And that's it, guys. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, The link is in the description below. I recommend you join. Everybody who joins get a free, unlimited free trial on Shopify and lots of other cool information. Again, I'm not selling anything. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and thank you very much for watching. Until next time.